Hey there, cats and kittens. Welcome into CCG, and today we're starting off with the 70 Star Open race between mennismonk and phL. I am super excited, and in the booth with me, I have good Grace. How are we doing, Grace?
Doing alright. It is the holiday season, getting the last of my Mario in before holidays plans catch up with me. Gonna be calming some 70 races, grinding some 120s, so it'll be a fun time this week, that's for sure.
Well, in the booth with us, we have both mennismonk and phL. How are you both doing?
I'm
Quite
doing
fine, so much.
great.
Yes, same.
I'm so glad to hear it. Are you both excited for the race today? First
Yes,
one's off the bat.
I'm absolutely excited to be here again. So yeah, I'm
I'm
really
so glad.
stoked.
And what are you most looking forward to? in the
Not
race?
not dying in Fire Sea. That would be nice. And then
Good choice.
just play good and get a decent run, and I'd be fine. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. And Menace?
I'm just hoping to finish the run. That's all I'm hoping for.
I believe in you, Menace. I think you're going to surprise even yourself today. Don't worry.
Wow, thank you.
I have full belief, Menace. From commentator to runner, is this the reverse match?
No.
Yeah, he did clutch that last race he did, so Menace could be the dark horse of the A bracket. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Well, what are you both scared of today? What is your worst nightmare for this run?
Like I said, it's always Fire Sea for me. Fire Sea is like my kryptonite. It's I tend to die there very often.
Fire
So,
is everyone's kryptonite.
Yeah, and
Nah,
it's
I feel
always
you
a
on that.
it's always a huge time loss, especially if you die at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can come through it. I'd be fine, I guess.
What about you, Menace?
I'm scared of myself. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is myself.
There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Don't know who said
Exactly.
that, but you know. Are we both ready? Are we both
Yes,
ready to
we
get
will.
set up?
Yep,
Yes.
I'm ready up.
Yeah, I can ready up as well.
Brilliant.
Okay, I can. Ah, you know I can.
Oh,
There we
there we go.
Okay, so the timer starts. Perfect.
Well, I wish you both the best of luck. I'm super excited to see what happens. And what are you looking forward to today, Menace? Menace? Grief. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I
Pardon
can
my-
keep talking, but the race is
Yeah.
beginning.
Sorry, Menace. I'm used to coming with Menace. I don't think we've actually come together before, have we, Grief?
No, this is the first time actually.
Well,
So yeah, I
hope
think
it's
what
a good
I'm
time.
looking. Yep. So yeah, like we got people who are like in the 50s area. So what I'm excited to see from both of these runners are their specific strengths and weaknesses, because up until top level, they differ quite greatly. So it is definitely going to be interesting to see where these racers thrive and where they struggle, and who comes out on top on today's race.
I am super excited to see what Menace can do. I think he's going to surprise even himself today. And you know what? I'm excited to see a clean race. I want it to be close. I want it to be nail biting. And I want a good start for both of these runners. So let's pray for that lucky skip.
Yep. Working well for phL and Menace too.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Oh yeah. But yeah, good chance that we will get a close race here, because 70 is not as long as 120. A lot of stuff can go wrong, so even the most significant of leads can have that gap closed. So I think you'll definitely have a fun time here today, that's for sure.
Well, a very clean bomb skip, and hopefully the same here. Menace, very clean bomb clip. Look at these boys coming in straight away with lucky skip, straight away with bomb clip. Both
Nice,
getting ready. Recropping his screen during the
boy.
race.
Fun times. So I think it looks like Menace both racers are Womps 8 enjoyers.
Yes, Womps 9. Womps 8. Personally a Womps 9 girl, but I can appreciate
Yeah.
a good Womps 8.
Yeah, I am a Womps 9 dude. It does save 0.7 seconds, but the peace of mind to get cannonless out of the way first is tempting too. And speaking of,
Cannonless and Owl both going off perfectly, and that sync is gorgeous.
oh yeah, two of the most notorious tricks of Womps, seeing them go down first try is definitely a good feeling.
Yeah, but not just seeing them go down first try, but seeing them simultaneously.
Yeah, for sure. Probably one of the best showcases of
Menace coming in with Owless straight
Owless.
after Cannonless. Beautiful. And going into the 100. I'm wondering what cycle he's going to get. It looks like he might still get half cycle.
Look, yeah, maybe half cycle. But yeah, I do think that 100 coin is probably the most interesting star in Womps. It's very movement heavy, and the only RNG you really experience with it are the blue coins. But other than that, pretty fair, pretty fun 100 coin. Probably the best part of Womps in my opinion.
When it comes to Womps, I think there is some absolutely great movement in it, and then there's absolutely some things that I just think are chronically unfair. And
Oh,
that
for
could be
sure.
because I'm bad at the game, but I'm still going to complain about it.
Oh, it's not because you're bad at the game. 100 coin is the only good part about Womps. Cannonless and Owless are frustrating, and the rest are boring. And that is,
Hey.
like, my take.
I like my boy Blue. He's simple, he's easy, and he makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah, I guess that ego boost is needed in such a long category like 70.
Absolutely. And there does seem to be an internet difference as opposed to an actual lead. I believe
Yeah.
that Menace started slightly later. And you're my boy, Blue!
Oh, is that a save and quit? That was, unfortunately. Oh no.
That is one of the worst things that can happen. But one of the best stages for it to happen in, if it's gonna happen, the last place you want it to happen is downstairs. If that happens in basement, it's a much bigger time loss.
Yeah. I think it's HMC and I think Rainbow Ride that are the worst save and quit
Oh, yeah.
stages.
Agreed. Well,
Okay.
hopefully Menace, he's already got Cannonless Alice out of the way, and
Yeah.
as I always say, but don't want to curse, this is nothing a Dark World Death can't fix.
Damn.
Or in PHL's fears, nothing a Fire C can't fix.
Any THI non-enjoyers in chat. As a 120 runner, I am a certified THI non-enjoyer. That
Funny thing.
stage can go where the sun don't shine.
It's so funny because I was talking about THI before we started this, and I said that was my worst level.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with both of us, honestly.
Well, Piranhas is the worst bit. I don't know. If you've ever failed that jump from secrets, I have wanted to throw Mario off a ledge. I have 100% wanted to throw him off the ledge. And true, 100 in Cooper Race is incredibly difficult and incredibly frustrating. I think we can all agree THI is just terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Well, I'm so excited to see a clean ones from both of these guys. It's nice to see, and it makes you feel good at the end of the day.
And it looks
Menace
like-
having, yeah. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, it looks like both racers are closing in on Womps, getting through their exit. And what's up next in the Womps 8 route is 2 PSS slides. So chat, get your slide predictions in now.
I'm gonna go with a 13-2 PHL and a 13-6 for Menace.
Damn, not even 12s.
I think you know, they've had a really good beginning. I think there's going to be a slight delay somewhere. You know what? If you get to 12, I will be so happy.
All right. phL slide is looking fairly clean so far, but
Sorry, that's literally what I guessed.
yeah, happy that she got the prediction. Both 13s.
13.
Damn.
I'm
Guess
so
she's more-
sorry, chat.
It's all good. That excitement from being more in touch with these racers than I am. But either way, we have another slide, so get the last of your slide predictions in.
I'm gonna stick with 13-2 for PHL. I think he's gonna be consistent on this, but I think Menace. Yeah, I'm gonna go 13.
Oh no, 12.9. That's hype.
Go.
Oh no! Taking a death in the second PSS. That is some significant time loss, unfortunately.
I'm absolutely heartbroken. Menace, you have this. Come on, throw out the 12. Throw out the 12-8. Throw out the 12-8. I believe. I'm believing in the 12-8. No, it's a 13-4.
Well, 0.3 off in Menace's favor, thankfully.
Thankfully. That bonk is the one that I've done. The slow bonk is one I've done too many times. And the 12 is dead
Yeah.
as soon as that happens. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, you could just get so focused on trying to go for that good slide time. You just make some kind of fatal mistake in the process.
But hopefully he'll get the too low. Yep. Oh no! He only got one of the reds! I'd rather get none of them, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine. If he keeps his cool, he will only lose about 5 seconds. Maybe less. Meanwhile, PHL entering Dark World, a very scary stage in a race setting, especially if a death happens later on in the stage. Giving all the praises for PHL that he makes it out in one piece.
I think we've got nothing to worry about with PHL. He's killing it so far, having such a clean run, and it's so great to see.
Oh, the amp going for a chat. Denying him shake cycle, unfortunately. But still, normal cycle definitely does the job.
And Menace not too far behind him coming into Dark World.
Yeah, there's still a lot of game left in this race. Definitely not set in stone for PHL just yet.
And I would like to say I'm not showing bias, I'm just a fan of the underdog.
Oh, a lot of people are fans of the underdog.
I love a good underdog uprising. I think having someone come from behind to take it all is just the best thing. I want an upset. I always want an upset. Not at the loss of PHL, but just at the support of Menace.
Yeah. That underdog story definitely resonates with a lot of the common folk out there, so it's understandable why it gains a lot of traction. But either way, PHL having a pretty decent Dark World, pretty decent throw. Next up for him will be Sky Jump. While it is no Island Hop, it can still go wrong in a variety of ways.
Oh, I think Sky Jump is annoying. Because if you miss it, it's such a necessary time loss.
Yeah, and it's just tilting on top of it too.
Yes. And a lot of love for Menace in the chat. I see a lot of tennis for Menace.
Getting the weird camera for Sky Jump. Will he be able to bring it? Oh no! PHL in a very
But he's
peculiar
got it
situation.
again.
Oh, but thankfully the bubble getting him out of that camera angle now has a shot at a normal clean Sky Jump. Let's see how it goes. Looking good.
Looking much better. And getting the instant oh my god, what am I saying? Getting the ground pound into Star.
All
And
right.
nice bubbles nice sometimes.
Now it's Menace's time to shine in Sky Jump.
If he
Not
gets
quite.
this first-
Oh, he gets the same issue. What the hell?
Hello,
Yeah.
Bubble.
Okay, like, I don't know if Menace is playing on.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't know if Menace is. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, like, I noticed that phL is on the Japanese cartridge. I don't know about Menace, but either way, like, the timing between when you dive with the wing cap and when you get that messed up camera is a much tighter timing in Japanese than it is on the US, so it does
So-
make sense why both of them made that error, actually.
They are actually both running the Japanese version. So,
Yeah.
as far as chat seems to be aware, it can only happen on the Japanese version, which is really interesting.
I think it can happen on the US too, but the odds are very slim by comparison. It was definitely a wake-up call when I was grinding Sky Jump in 120 on the Japanese cartridge.
Well, that was a clean little penguin going home.
Yeah, I definitely gotten the cursed cam on US too.
Let's go,
but
pro wall kicks! Sorry, I love a pro wall kicks.
yeah, no worries. Menace demonstrating that wall kicks won't work, but wall kick will work.
Well, hopefully, as that works for Menace, hopefully we'll see the same PHL going for wall kicks. You know what? So much safer. I'd do exactly the same thing. Mad respect for that protecting of the time.
Yep, definitely a tried and true strat that definitely gets you through a race.
I'm just so
But-
excited. There's only a star in between them, and obviously, Menace did start a little bit later, so we do have to account for that. But
Yeah.
there's not that much in it realistically, because he's a slide away.
Okay. Is PHL going for CCM 17? I'm not sure.
I believe he's going for CCM 18 because he's getting the 100 coin.
No, like CCM 17, you do 100 and slide. Oh, but no, the penguin's there, so it is 100 in race for both of these racers. Both of them will be doing CCM 18, which is definitely fine because CCM 17 is a scary route to do, even when
yeah.
you've got sub 50.
Relying on the double plus is not something that I would ever want to do. But also, I'm not as skilled as these runners, so you know what? I absolutely support them in
Yeah,
this.
there's actually a fair share of pro racers.
Oh, he's got an extra coin. He can actually still make it with the long jump. It's just a little bit more dangerous. And I don't like how he went over that finish line.
But thankfully, getting the star with that tighter conditions due to the extra distance.
Having to do class once per run is more than enough. Actually, though, it is.
Yep. A lot of CCM 18 lovers in the chat today.
Let's go, 18. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm personally a 17 kind of dude myself.
I respect it. I wouldn't do it, but I respect it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But do keep in mind that CCM 17 does come with a benefit in which if you miss one coin too many in the 100 coin, you don't kill the run, but instead only losing a few seconds going for a safety red outside. So there is an advantage, believe it or not.
No, I know it's technically faster. I'm just not skilled enough to do it.
I meant more so from a safety standpoint, but yeah.
Yeah, I used to do 100 with the slide, but I'd still do CCM 18. The reason why I did that is because me and that penguin had such beef. Such beef.
Yeah.
But
All right. both of these racers are in BBH now. I'll see you all later when both these racers are in SSL. People leave.
People leave BBH. It's okay, it's 70. They're only here for less than 2 minutes. I'd rather do Island Hop than CCM 17. Honestly, that's a vibe.
Yeah, there are actually a few racers that have done Island Hop in a race setting. Believe it or not. All right. PHL approaching SSL. Let's see how Pillarless goes for PHL.
Thank you so much for the 1100 bits. We really appreciate that here at CCG.
Very generous contribution. Sorry, I can't read the name.
I believe it's Quarrun? Quarrun.
Yeah. Yep, thanks.
I'm gonna call you Run. Is that okay?
Alright. Let's see what PHL pulls for Pillarless. Alright, we are seeing an OG out of PHL. Looking clean. Oh, a bit of struggle near the end, but getting into the pyramid without any... Oh, that ground pound, though! No! That is so tragic!
Go for the fight!
Oh, opting for the death. Thankfully, will spawn directly in the pyramid, so could just grab the star and move on. And that's closing the gap a bit in Menace's favor.
Menace getting that vital catch-up time. But while we are on catch-up time, can I remind everyone in the chat that you can follow the runners. You can also follow my fellow commentator. Let me spell commentator right today. Good grief. I didn't spell it right.
Yep. If you like 120 runs that are scuffed as hell, then I am definitely the channel to watch. And we do see Menace going for Pillar Full, which is definitely a good play with the current PB. He has Pillarless is a hard strat that takes quite a bit of time to get consistent at, so Pillar Full definitely doing the job in the meantime.
And don't forget that you can also donate to the 70 Star Pro League. We are crowdfunding a prize for this tournament. We're going for $1,000 and we've already made over 312, which is absolutely fantastic. Anything that you can give absolutely makes a difference. $1 from everyone who watches us would make an amazing prize pool. So please do consider donating to that.
Yeah. 312 before the Pro League beginning. That is actually hype as hell.
I am so excited. I cannot wait for the Pro League.
Yeah. Can't wait to do some comms for those races myself personally. Gonna see some high octane action out of those racers that make it there. But either way, both of these racers now approaching LLL. A lot of movement-oriented stars with a trick sprinkled in known as Lava Boost.
I'm hoping they both go for it. I'm personally a triple jump lava boost kind of girl, but I would like to see some long jump.
I myself am a pro boost enjoyer. I am oddly consistent with it.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
That ground pound not really working out for PHL, unfortunately.
Working out for Menace, though. Menace on his tail. Because we've got to remember, he started a few seconds later, so it is closer than it seems, and there's less than a star between them.
Yeah, I am a pro boost enjoyer, as I mentioned, to the point where I skip the ones in between new boost and pro boost.
I would not risk my life for that. purely because I'm just not at that level. But there's nothing wrong with that. I am a staunch triple jumper and I am proud.
Yeah, volcano climb enjoyers. Definitely a valid strat. Will definitely get you that sub-hour if your movement is on point.
Menace terrifying me.
Clutching it out. Looks like... Oh no. Yep. Collecting the
Let's
health.
go!
Climbing the volcano. Yep.
Volcano climbers unite!
Yeah, and I missed what kind of lava boost phL went for.
I'm gonna be honest, I got so mesmerized by the climbing of the volcano. phL did TJ.
Triple jump.
Triple jump.
Yep.
Triple jump, let's go. Triple jump.
Yep, still tried and true strat. I got up to a 51 in this category with triple jump boost, so it can carry you for quite a while, actually.
You know what? As someone who does like to be carried in all things, that would make sense.
Definitely true.
Well,
All right.
very, very clean volcano from phL, and Menace really is on his tail. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to see what comes of this race. They're already so close.
If phL wins, he will do Pro Boost next race. Don't know if I'm going to be able to commentate that one or even watch it, but that is hype all the same. You'll
That
make him
save
do it.
on the fire was... I'm gonna give him that. That worked out in his favor. It could have been so much worse if he hadn't have slid on the moving piece.
Yeah, backing it up decently well to the point where he does not take an unfortunate death at the very least.
And he doesn't
Oh!
miss it. Oh, Menace.
phL going for some wall kick castle movement. That is interesting.
So I want bets in the chat. Front sub or back sub? I'm
think
gonna go front
both-
sub.
Yeah, I think both of these racers are going to be back sub. That is a high-risk, low-reward strat that even people with 48s are hesitant to go for, honestly.
I have belief in phL. I think phL is gonna try and show some swag in this. He's gotta
We'll
leave.
see.
He might try and scare Menace. I know I would.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you can even get a 15 and 16 star without front sub, so a testament to how much of a top level strat it is.
Well,
Yep.
chat seems to be mixed. Some believe in back sub, some believe in front sub. I guess we'll find out. And I can see we have no chip enjoyers.
Yeah, that is another high risk, low reward strat that a lot of people should not be going for until top level, but honestly, do what you like. It is your game to play, your game to enjoy.
So no chip flip. So it does seem he's not a chip flip enjoyer. But we're thinking front sub. Some of us, definitely
We'll
not all
see.
of us. But let's find out. Come on,
Yes.
phL. I believe.
Yeah, I don't think you're on the majority here. Most of us are back sub enjoyers.
I just like the swag.
And it looks like phL is a back sub enjoyer. Tried
It's
and
okay.
true, and does the job for sure.
Oh, should have
Oh,
gone front sub.
the fin jump not working out, unfortunately. Back sub may be easier, but it sure as hell isn't free. You definitely have to make sure your positioning and angles are good to get a good fin jump. Otherwise, you will struggle.
And
Menace.
that is why you front sub.
Man, you're really trying to push this front sub thing.
Oh,
I'm
no,
starting to
it's
get
chat.
I'm starting to get suspicious. I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
I'm just supporting what chat supports.
That's why you do front sub. Leap Jeep being such a troll. Yeah, or just affected with grass is always greener syndrome. There's definitely a bunch of stuff that can go wrong for front sub. And I think
Oh.
backing it slower than back stuff.
Missing the chest.
Yeah.
Menace is crawling behind a little bit, but PHL said he is the most scared of Fire Sea. So let's see Fire Sea.
And PHL has a right to be scared of Fire Sea because, especially when you go for early Ellies, just one tiny mistake, and that's just 20 seconds gone. Or 12 if you're lucky enough to still make early cycle without the Ellies. Oh, unfortunate pole grab on PHL's part. Let's see what cycle he'll end up with.
I'm so excited.
Ooh, looking like a normal cycle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that is... Go for it.
He doesn't want a death in Fire Sea, so I don't think he will be that upset as long as there's no death in Fire Sea. Because that's
don't
what
think-
he was worried.
I don't think anyone wants a death in Fire Sea, let's be real.
Oh god, no. But with that being his biggest fear, having that out of the way might be a huge confidence boost for the rest of the run.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of which, now it's Menace's turn in the driver's seat on the quest
No,
to get
no.
early Cup.
No!
Oh!
PHL rightfully worried about Fire Sea.
With that, Menace taking the lead. What an upset!
I am heartbroken for PHL.
Damn.
Right
Menace-
at the end.
Menace enjoyers are celebrating right now. Holy hell.
I am watching for the Menace chomps in the chat.
Oh. And this is why these races are so fun to watch. Anything can happen.
I am just hoping for a clean end to this.
Wow.
Menace, take your time. Don't
Damn.
go too crazy.
Saren fitting the role of being a toxic TO. Rooting against one of the racers. You really hate to see it. Come on, play it
Oh,
safe.
yeah.
You got this.
I didn't need a second death in Fire Sea.
PHL actually not too far behind. Oh no, taking a bonk. No!
Menace!
Okay, barely making it out alive.
What is this Fire Sea?
This is so scuffed.
Stop it!
Okay. Come on. Just get in there, please. Get in. Okay.
Okay, so
And
I
with-
know it might look that PHL is slightly ahead, but Menace is a couple seconds behind on his clock because of a delay with tech. So, like,
Let's
be
just
aware.
pretend. Yep. Let's just pretend that both clocks are looking fine up until the end of the race. When we figure out those fine little.
I just really hope it doesn't come down to final throws.
Oh, now that you said that, it probably will.
But kind of exciting, right?
Oh, for sure.
Show that turtle who's boss.
Yeah, that Fire Sea was such chaos for both of these racers.
But PHL probably relieved that Menace had that struggle at the end. Because otherwise, it would be Menace quite a way ahead.
If PHL monitors the race, that is. Some people like to go blind and just focus on getting that no reset in. But either way, approaching Wet Dry World to open up upstairs. Most people start with the 100 coin for Wet Dry World paired with secrets. One of the most RNG heavy parts of 70 Star. So,
That was some pretty good box RNG considering.
oh, for sure. Like, most of these coins you get in this 100 are from breaks or enemy spawns. So, a lot of RNG, a lot that can go wrong. Let's hope it goes smoothly for both racers. And Menace with the wall kick movement. That is interesting.
Oh, Menace getting slightly worse RNG on that box. PHL having a very clean. He only had one queen go straight in barely anywhere. But
Yeah.
oh, but he takes the high voltage.
Yeah. Quite a shocking turn of events. Alright.
Seren blaming illness for the lack of typing ability. How typical.
Damn. You
An
know.
electrifying mistake. I do like a good pun, but
Yeah.
I think the crickets are here.
Yep. Definitely some interesting stuff going on in current events.
That one's good. I like that one. I liked that one. Really hit the ground wire, you know?
Yeah. And with this 100 coin being over, these racers are now truly grounded.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one. I like this one. I like this. We should keep up with the puns. The more people in chat groan, the worse we'll get. Deal?
Deal. Alright. But either way. Now they're going for the rest of the stars. Menace going for elevator. A lot of racers make this look easy, but a lot can go wrong with it. Opting to go on the elevator before going for the wall kicks, but getting the elevator down without much issue. You love to see it.
I'm just loving this race, honestly. They're so in sync. I know they just got a different star, so it may look like they're a bit further apart, but PHL did go for the quicker start, which Menace is now going for. And they're just so in sync!
Oh, for sure. These racers are definitely conducting accordingly.
PHL coming in so close! That fall lost him a few seconds, but they're just so close together!
And yep, that is the scary thing about elevator. If you take a fall during the wall kicks and the elevator wins the race, that is massive time loss. Meanwhile, Menace going for the high level water, opting to go for top of town, which, let's be real, is the only feasible star to get, unless you like to go downtown, but that is way too slow in a 70s setting.
I don't think he meant to do that from the face that Menace pulled.
Oh, definitely didn't mean to do that, but it is unfortunate all the same.
I've never seen such a tight lip smile.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're going into THI. We've all decided, we all agreed we hate THI. So let's just try and get them out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and any Rock Chalk enjoyers in the chat will know that he has an emote that literally says THI sucks. So it does. I think there is a point to this whole THI sucks thing, that's for sure.
Rock
but both
Chalk
of these
is my kind of people.
both of these racers going for the beginner strat and THI secrets. I do not blame them, honestly, because like the intermediate strat and beyond is brutal, especially
Free
since
is
you have,
safe and fair.
yeah, especially you have to go for some kind of mountain clip at the end, and it goes wrong if your angle and speed are not good enough, you know. I think this is
No, go ahead.
yeah, this is one of those instances where the basics are better.
I would go full basic in this course because the truth is, this stage is so dangerous. No one really thinks about it because we spend most of our time in the safe areas.
PHL might take the fall, but backs it up, thankfully.
Beautiful PHL. But this is what I'm saying. This level doesn't look hard, but it is so dangerous. Half the floor doesn't exist. And
Yep.
everything's on fire.
Yep. In combination with the janky tiny island hitboxes and how punishing mistakes are in huge island, THI is definitely imposing.
Have you ever had the piranha knock you off the back ledge? Because I have. And my entire
Yeah.
life will never be the same.
Yeah, I think I got knocked once or twice. And I think in Nick V's 70 tourney back in 2021, a racer unfortunately got knocked or fell doing the counterclockwise route. It was very ugly to see, that's for sure.
Let's see if they grab Toad first. Bo's going for Toad first. I actually prefer to get him on the way out. I'm weird, but I just do. It's a habit thing. We're actually playing Super Sonic Mario any percent at the moment. I don't know if you've tried the Super Sonic Mario 64, but
I have not. Oh, it's
No, I'm
actually
joking.
called a Nintendo N64. A Nintendo 64. Yep, true. Both of them opting to not go for log wall kick, which is understandable because a lot can go wrong with it.
And
And
for those who may be confused, this is in fact Super Mario 64. I am a jokester, but I like facts.
yeah.
And it is a close race. We've had a race this for most of this. They've been a maximum of 1 star away from each other. It's been absolutely crazy to see and amazing for the first race of the day. So just remember, if you want to see stuff like this, if you want to see close races, if you want to see fire, see meltdowns, if you want to see tried and true log wall kicks, you need to be following CCG. And not only that, you can also follow any of the runners because they are amazing. And honestly, coming out today and giving us all a good time, let's treat them right too. And don't forget, you can also check out my lovely commentator, mennismonk, or you can contribute to the 70 League prize fund. I know we've said it, we're going to continue to say it. Crowdfunding this prize is not only an opportunity for us to do something great as a community, but also to mean that we get the greatest people who will come in and give us the best show that they can.
But yeah, mad respect to Menace for demonstrating that a good PB is not all that there is to having a good race. Over 3 seconds behind PHL's PB, but they are still neck and neck. So I do believe that races are a very good environment to demonstrate consistency at that game. And I do believe that Menace is showing some pretty good consistency in today's race, so mad kudos.
Menace is doing amazingly. That belief from everyone is clearly translating into his gameplay. He is going so hard, and I am so excited. And if he gets this box jump, I might scream.
And yep, to answer your question, Viper, I have played Mario 64 All-Stars way back when it released. It's what actually motivated me to check up on the Mario speedrunning community, and I ran into Simply's world record, and then a bit after his Freshman 16 series, and seeing a bunch of beginners in a tourney environment like that is actually what inspired me to run this game in the first place. So, yeah, that.
Menace getting grabbed by the Chukya.
Ooh, the blueberry.
Scaring
not,
me.
The blueberry not being nice to. Yeah, definitely brutal.
Absolutely ruined my heart. And that's actually a really cute story. His name is Kovet. His name is a word I cannot say while commentating. I am not his friend. But did you know you can actually tap A 11 times in a row to get him to leave you alone? Also, Menace struggling a little bit with the snowman's head movement.
Yeah, my mash game is weak as hell, so I definitely wouldn't be able to pull that off.
And PHL didn't even attempt it. PHL went the long way. He was like, you know what? I'm close enough.
Yeah, both racers got some pretty rough head right there.
But PHL made it work.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But no.
All right. But either way, this is the point where we determine if these racers are TTC 100 enjoyers or SL Red enjoyers. Let's find out shortly.
You never know. They could get rid of Cruiser instead of TTC. The other day, I was calling a race, and I thought they were going to abandon TTC 100. To my surprise, seeing them not do Cruiser instead.
Yep. You guys are going to be surprised.
Ooh, I hope.
Yep. I am hyped if what you say is true, geek.
I love TTC 100. TTC is my favorite stage. It's got the best movement. It makes me the most excited. I know I scream a lot, and I apologize for that in advance. But I just love good movement, and I love places that make you throw your movement into ways that you never thought you could.
Yep. Definitely a lot of runners' favorite stages, myself included, because it's very movement oriented. The tricks are fairly consistent, and it's overall just a good time once you're practiced enough with it. But we do see that mennismonk is an SL Reds enjoyer, so not going to see a TTC 100 out of him. Meanwhile, phL exiting SL with 52 stars, so chances are he is a TTC 100 enjoyer. Or
Unless
maybe
he's a haze, toxic maze enjoyer.
Yep. Find out shortly.
Well, I'm super excited to do this HMC. HMC being not that bad in 70, definitely the worst, one of the worst stages of 120, probably behind DDD. Wait till they hear what's happening in 30 minutes. On that note, we do actually have some Mario Odyssey races coming up. We run both Mario 64, Mario Odyssey, and plenty of other games too. So hit that follow button if you want to see some Odyssey later.
Yep, CCG will definitely not be absent with any Mario content anytime soon. There is the 70 Open and the NE Open with a bunch of brackets for a variety of skill levels, and they will be leading to the Pro Leagues eventually, so definitely a lot of Mario action upcoming for the rest of 2022, and a fair stretch of 2023 even.
I can't tell you what an Odyssey is, but I can tell you what an oddity is, and that's me.
Alright, it's gonna be a green Christmas for phL, unfortunately. Not getting the backup first try either, you hate to see it. That backup is actually difficult when your camera angle's off. I have struggled a fair bit myself.
Did you know you can actually use the ground next to the button to do the back kick? And I am a solid oatmeal enjoyer, and that's what I would always recommend.
I am a toast enjoyer myself. Just so many ways you can spruce it up. Variety truly is the spice of life.
It is indeed, and this shows why we're working good together. Because sometimes you just need both.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think what we have in common, though, is that we're both just absolutely high energy today.
I think I was born high energy. I like to call it resting smile face.
Yeah, same.
Oh, getting the triple box jump. I love seeing that. It's not something I'd pull off, but you know what? Second time is a good one.
Oh, for sure. Box jump is a harder trick than it looks. Can mess up some runners if it doesn't go right. Meanwhile, mennismonk, time to try a Christmas miracle. Let's see how it goes. And it's gonna be a white Christmas for Menace. Let's go!
Let's go! I'm so happy for Menace. Watching Menace keep up at this pace just shows me how his PB just doesn't give him justice.
And you were right, Harles, because it looks like phL is a toxic maze enjoyer. Would you look at that? All right. Let's see how this elevator jump goes. Or maybe he'll just ride it. Okay. Yep. Playing it safe, but that is still respectable. no TTC 100 enjoyers here today. Sorry about that, Harls, but it is a hard 100 coin, and a lot of people switch to it on their own terms.
If one of them skips Cruiser, I will celebrate so hard.
You were right, Geek, but Harls does make a good point. There might be more surprise to come.
I've
Damn!
seen many a weird route, so I'm always on the lookout for who's switching it up.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sloths, like, at a high level, Toxic Maze and SL Reds are actually about equivalent in time, but a lot of people go for SL Reds because it is the less punishing of the two stars. Because with Toxic Maze, you gotta get that door clip right, you gotta get that elevator jump without falling. Definitely the more punishing star, but...
Wait. What did Menace just do?
Not sure.
Was he doing forward BLJs?
Oh, I guess so. But yeah, speaking of which, Menace does have the lead right now. Let's see how it goes. Opting to go for the simpler movement for Cruiser, which is respectable in my books because lack of bounce is extremely cringe.
Hey, I would like to say that FBLJ sounds swish, so I don't care if it's technically incorrect.
Ooh, that side flip movement not working out for Menace, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. But getting Cruiser
does get the long
TTC
jump.
100.
Ooh, failing lack of bounce. DHL demonstrating firsthand how cringe of a strat it is.
Oh, if he's getting reds, he might not be getting Cruiser.
Yeah, you usually back up lack of bounce with reds if it doesn't go right.
I would have just backed it up by doing the, going up the side.
Yeah, that is the last resort, usually. You go for reds as a backup, and then if you fail it again, you usually go for triangles as a backup. And then plan C is what you mentioned.
I'm really, really praying for it.
Yeah, I feel ya. Lack of bounce is cringe, so seeing that movement instead would be good, in a way. Ooh, not getting it the second attempt either. This strat truly is merciless, especially with how late in the run it is.
I am over the moon. This is so close, and both these runners are doing such an excellent job. And I'm just excited.
Yep, Menace
Maybe
foregoing. Yep, and it looks like Menace foregoing lack of bounce entirely is what gave him a significantly bigger lead than he once had entering Tippy.
I am really, really hoping that the race continues like this. I don't want to see any deaths in Tippy, as opposed to what certain TOs may say.
Yep.
I want to see a clean, nice Tippy.
Yep, no deaths, just nice execution and clean backups. That's what I'm looking for.
I want it to go to throws.
Oh yeah, a race that is tied in throws is definitely exciting for sure, so I definitely see why you want that. Alright. Menace being the first...
brutal.
Damn. Where's the compassion? Ooh, the side flip not working out for Menace. Not opting to go the long way around as a backup.
If you're in the lead, you definitely should. There's no point in losing the lead to a movement that's just not working.
Oh yeah.
I'm so nebs.
Oh, taking a bonk. That is tragic. Closing the gap a bit.
Invisiwall brutalizing Menace.
But at the same time, phL is demonstrating how hard that triple jump wall kick is. Because not only do you have to be precise with it, but you also have to hold back just a little bit so that the wall kick happens at the peak of the triple jump.
Wait,
Definitely.
really? I've never done that.
Oh, what
I
have
love
you
that
done?
triple. That's wild. Is that like... Oh.
Yeah, no, if your triple jump is too low, you're not going to make that
Oh,
ledge
yeah.
grab.
No, I know, but when you were saying hold back, like, do you literally hold back on the controller?
Like, you either go neutral or you go left a bit. Oh, that is a
Oh.
nasty fall, but thankfully recovering.
I'm going for the other star. Like, that was as good as it could have been for the situation.
It's honestly anyone's game at this point.
I'm so
Well-
excited!
Yeah. TTC being particularly chaotic in today's race.
We've had a chaotic Fire C, we're having a chaotic TTC. This is gonna come down to throws, and I'm so ready for this!
Yeah, Menace looking a bit nervous, but focused all the same. And Menace does get that.
Triple!
Yep, without an issue. Looking good.
Chat uncertain.
Ooh.
And
That
the
side
future of
flip is-
channel points.
That side flip is really not working out for Menace today.
But Menace having the best backups. He's falling into another star every time, and I'm living for that.
Oh, yeah. But these racers are looking synced now, so it is anyone's game at this point.
I'm excited. I'm hoping clean for the rest of this. No more heart attacks.
Yeah,
Nice
same.
triples.
Yeah, seems to be doing good with that movement. Come on. Finally getting that wall kick. Going for Stomp the Thwomp. Which is a fairly fast star on its own. But you don't get
I
to
just
see...
don't think it loses that much time to do the 100 with it. I'm sorry, racers, but I do not think it saves enough time to not do it without it. I think we should do the 100. I'm 100 enjoying it.
At a high level, for sure.
He's so synced. This might actually come to throws because he's done reds. He's done the fastest star. So
Oh, yeah.
Menace.
That is why it's hard to tell who's truly in the lead, because Menace is getting all the shorter stars as backup to Stomp the Thwomp, and phL might have gotten the longer stars out of the way. And it looks like that held true, because phL is now in the lead.
I am like, because he's only got reds left. So the fact that Menace has reds against phL having to do the... It's not that much higher up, but it's still a little bit of time loss. This can still be all about bits.
Oh, for sure. But it looks like phL is walking into bits with a slight lead. And if I kept up with this race correctly, both of them are Toad late enjoyers. Definitely holds true for phL.
And you know what? Chat has made a fantastic comment. Don't forget, you can support the 70 Star Pro League. Community funded prize for the community. And don't forget, you can follow the runners. And the commentator. Good Grief is a streamer. And you can follow us here at CCG.
Alright.
Now, Prage for bits. And what Prage is in the chats for both runners.
phL being the first one to enter bits, but a lot of hard movement with punishing mistakes, so still anyone's game. phL getting that triple jump dive over the gap sufficiently. And then upcoming is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving left. Oh, not quite working out though, but that is not the biggest problem in bits right now. Menace taking a very unfortunate death, widening that gap significantly. But right as I say that, the gap closes as fast as it opened. Holy hell.
Maybe he just wanted to give him a chance. Making moving left the second time, so that's some good news. Oh, sorry, I thought you did standing left.
Nope, that looked like moving left to me.
I'll be honest, I took a glance. I was waiting for Menace.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. Moving
And
left.
also gets moving left without an issue. But
What
PHL is on throws. This is where it is all determined, all decided. Alright, alright. It is. One. Oh, not quite getting to. Look at gap closing even more now. Let's see. Well, yep, 1 for Menace, 2 for PHL. Not quite getting it. That is 2 for Menace! Come on! And Menace plunges it with throws! Let's go! The biggest upset of this bracket. You love to see it. Nice. PHL in complete shock that he lost it over throws.
No way! Holy
Welcome
shit!
in, PHL. I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
God.
Massive GGs to both of these racers.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
gosh, how do you feel?
No.
3
Stunned? I
seconds.
don't know. Holy. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. I bet it was a close race then.
Oh, it was close. Oh my god, you do not realize how
Holy
close
shit.
it was, PHL. We were on the
Oh,
tips of
shit,
our
man.
seat. We kept saying it was coming to throws, and it did.
Oh my god, okay, fuck, okay, I threw it. Oh damn, okay, yeah, but it's fine, at least it was a close race, I guess.
It was so close. 3 seconds between you. Menace, how are you feeling?
I don't think I can talk. I'm a little bit shaky.
What the hell?
That
I've-
was,
I've-
yeah, that was
But
a
remember-
very nice victory on your end. Massive
Yeah, congrats,
GGs
man,
to
congrats.
you.
You get to end the prediction with your own win.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
There it is.
And don't you follow these runners. Okay, I've got to ask. PHL, where would you say
Yeah.
it went wrong?
Fire Sea, as I predicted it. And then Bits, obviously Bits. I had a really good tippy at all. It was really good. But Bits
When
was
Menace-
hell.
When you took that death in TTC, did you think it was over?
Damn. So
Yeah,
close.
pretty much. I had no idea really how close it was. I was going off a chat most of the time. So I thought I was done for until I
We were
heard a few people, being like, hold up, it's possible. I was like, oh, okay.
When you both went for moving left and PHL's failed and you were just entering bits, I was losing my kazoo. I was.
I
Oh
can
my
think of
gosh.
it. Damn, yeah. Yeah, interesting.
I just need to say, you both did so amazing.
Thanks.
I don't think I've ever been in such suspense at the end of a race. You guys, 3 seconds. I need chat to realize there was 3 seconds between these runners. That is nothing.
Holy man. Yeah, that's sick, it's sick.
Did either of you think of doing TTC 100, or did you just want to disappoint?
No,
I
I'd
never did
come-
GG's 100.
never think about that.
Yeah.
That's
No.
why
Both of these-
why would
some
we do that to
stuff.
ourselves?
It's okay. I'll sit here alone.
Yeah. Yeah, but both of these racers, not being TTC'd enjoyers, instead they have demonstrated both potential backups quite well. Menace with SL Reds and PHO with Toxic Maze. That was a good demonstration on both your ends. And that was a very exciting race. It was so close. Thank you for putting on such an exciting show for the chatters and the comms, and a massive GG's to both of you.
Thanks,
Such
man.
big GGs. Oh my
And
god.
of course, yes. It was fun to play. It was really fun. It's hard to get the loose like that, but at least it was a really nice show. So
Oh, it was
I'm
the
glad
best.
that
I
so that.
watch this back, please.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will watch it back. Yeah.
Okay, big
Big.
thanks to the runners. Don't forget, you can follow
Good.
these runners. Don't forget, you can follow us at CCG. You can even follow my co-com. Good grief. And not Menace. I apologize once again for calling you Menace. I have commed with Menace quite a few times. So that is where it came from, having him in the call. I just instantly went into it. But don't forget, you can also give to the 70s League. Please do stay tuned, because we are going to be coming at you with some SMO, and who doesn't love a bit of Cappy?
Yep. Gotta love
Yep.
Cappy. No cap.